What is going on, guys? Today we've got Sawa, the brand new 93 centre mid. I must admit, in terms of the double playstyle plus, Press Proven and Relentless, they have some use. Like, Relentless is not a terrible one. Obviously, it does give you the kind of recovery, half time. You get it during, team press, I believe you get it as well. And then Press Proven, I mean, it's just not what I thought she could have had. In terms of stats, doesn't look terrible. We've got, what, a 4-star. She's 5'5" with a centre mid or cam. In terms of dribbling, not bad at all. And obviously, when it comes to the defending, 85 isn't terrible. I don't need slide tackles. She has got first touch, quick step, incisive pass, and long ball pass as the other playstyles. So let's have a look at how expensive she is. So we've got the bronze and silver, that is fair enough. We then have the team 83, team of the week, minimum one with an 86, same again with the 86. We've got 287s, 289, 288s, no team of the weeks, one team of the week, and also an 89. So in terms of the SBC, I don't think that is terrible value, to be honest. We've got her coming in at 1.2 mil, so a little bit expensive, but genuinely not that bad, to be fair. I do think that is really grindable. We have got, what do we got? We've got team of the week. So we've got 3 team of the weeks you need, 2 of them being at least the 86 SBC, and then we need 1 for the 88. So a little bit on the higher rateds for that 88. You realistically need something between 86 and 88 at the minimum. For the 86s, you could get away with 284s depending on what you're putting in. Now, in terms of kind of what to do to grind this card out, because we are only now a couple days away from getting the full team in there. We've already got the upgrades. It's going to be a big grind going forward. So the first things first, whenever doing anything at the moment, we want to be looking in at, if I can find it, where's the daily login gone? If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders. It's got to be here somewhere. Where on earth? There it is. So you got to get the daily login done because that is just the key to everything. I think that is just an easy one to grind out. I just do it straight away at 6. If you can, on your phone, on web app, whatever you want to do it, just get that one done straight away at 6 and then you don't have to worry about it. What we do find as well, we do have the defenders and also, I believe, team 2 for the team of the year icons. So we have got like Mia Hamm, we've got Rio Ferdinand. So we should have a 30 coin pack, which we are going to open. No blue as always, and we have had the leak of Ronaldo and Pop being the 12th man in team of the year. So, new players. Who else have we got? Oh my god, we got a lot of duplicates here. Are we going to have... No, we've got Parejo to put in. So we have got Lam, Essien, Matthias, Ferdinand, Ham. Then we've got the defenders in Frimpong, Teo, Bright, Herbs, Battle, Diaz, Renard, and then also Sakina, Virgil, and a 96. Wow. And also Allison. So the way I'd kind of be grinding this out, because what I'd be doing now is still not opening any packs other than the 30 coin pack a day, because it is. You want to be able to do that. You've also got the 87 Ultimate Dynasty Team in a Group Stage All-Winter Wildcard upgrade. Let's have a look at this. We've got 86 rated team. I mean, we could get that done. We still have the icon pick, which I did put duplicates in, so I just now thinking, I need to finish it, because I've already done the big one. So where I would kind of start with getting the stuff for Sawa, I'd be looking at mainly the team of the weeks first, because that's going to be the #1 priority. I'd rather have all 3 team of the weeks in there already, ready to go, because then if I do get a duplicate 88, 89, I can then start the upgrade straight away. So I would be doing that first at an absolute minimum. I've got 2 88s, which is fine at the moment, so if I do want to do then I can do that straight away. The one thing I would suggest whenever doing icons as well, especially when they are over 1 million coins, is at least get the loan done. Get the loan done, give her a go, see how she fits in your team, because you don't want to get halfway through, give the loan and think, actually she doesn't really fit my team very much. That is just a given, because we've seen a lot of icon SBCs come in and you've just not enjoyed it. You've spent 500,000 and really they're out within a week. So make sure that you are doing that. Naturally as well, if you do get Sawa, I guarantee you'll pack 2 team of the year centre mids. Always going to happen. But After I've kind of done that, I've got the team of the weeks checked off, I'd be then looking at the upgrades. Because we are still on that big grind for team of the year for the full release, I'd still be looking at the premium, depending on what you want to go for. I'm personally going Prem first, and then I might do in a bit of La Liga. I would be going through that first right now, grinding through, getting everything in. So for instance, we've got a full team here. I'd be putting in as much as possible to be able to get as many done before that Friday when everything goes. So if you are looking to do this, I would be suggesting doing the League SBC into then the League upgrades just to get as many as you can. When it comes to the premium one, it is all rare, so you have to go with the all rare. But if I was looking at it, I'm kind of keeping Prem, La Liga, we're keeping Bundesliga Serie A, we're keeping Ligue 1, and then we're also keeping some Eredivisie, which is not too much of a problem because you can use bronzes as well. So if you've got some golds, they can be used also. So it is pretty much every other league, Saudi, Liga F, Portuguese league, any of the female leagues, because we don't need them for the league upgrades. So that's absolutely fine, and we can kind of grind that through. So if I'm looking here, we can get this all finished off, and there's another one done. So what this is kind of enabling you to do is, once we start opening, we are looking for the team of the year as a secondary or a first requirement, and then secondary is going to be getting fodder in there. So La Liga and Prem do have a lot of players that are still available, and because team of the years are all taken out, so it's a very high chance of it's a very low chance of getting one, the more chance you are of getting an 83 to an 85 all the way up to an 89 duplicate, which is always perfect. The one thing as well to be utilizing whenever it comes to this, I would always try and go from bottom to top. So try and get that 89 done first if you can. If you do get a duplicate 88 but you don't quite have the fodder for this, then maybe doing an 87 is not a terrible thing. But also we have got the exchange. So this is going to be perfect to not rush the grind. This is going to be a whole week of just grinding out, making sure that you are doing it as efficiently as possible. And for the fact that if you've got an 89 duplicate but you're not quite ready for the SBC, you can whack it in here, get an extra 51 players that can go back into upgrades as well. So the way I'd kind of be grinding out these premiums is with the League SBC as well. So what I'd be doing is having these two here, or whatever version you're trying to do as well. So if you're doing La Liga, I'd have these two here as well, and I'd be doing the premium mixed upgrade. Easy enough. You just got to have pretty much as much Ligue 1 players as possible. The way I'd kind of grind through this would be, in fact, taking the gold off, doesn't matter about low to high, I'd be looking through and just finding the first team with 6. So for instance, these are the first, nice and easy, whack these in, so we can get everything, and then that's done. We can then go with Eredivisie because we know that we've done the Ligue 1 already, and it's just the easier one to have the full 6 players in. You could do it with Eredivisie as well, you can do the 6 players, but there is less teams with a full 6 gold. So there you go, all done. We can then obviously just change a few players around, move him in there, move him in net, and there we go. First one done. And what I'd be doing with this pack, because it is tradable, is selling everything. This is how it's almost unlimited grind, because you just sell everything. You may make a little bit of a loss. It isn't necessarily a thing where I'm destined to make coins every single time, but as you see there, all of them players were untradeable, so technically I haven't spent a thing. Maybe kind of in the kind of past I have bought packs or whatever that have led me to have that, but that is the whole point, that I didn't have to buy a player there, so it makes life a hell of a lot easier. I'd do the same for this. I'd go 5 Bundesliga, 6 Serie A. Next time I go around, I'd do 5 Serie A, 6 Bundesliga. I'd do the same for obviously the Prem and La Liga, just change them around every time. And then when it comes to Lib and Sud, I'd be looking at Cavani and I'd be looking at Fernandes as the minimum. Because they don't cost that much, these two are perfect because they are 79 rated each, and you also need a 74 rated team. So they just make that rating that little bit higher. When we look at it, you can see that a lot of players are from River Plate and Boca Juniors, so you'd have to kind of go for these to go around and sprinkle them in. So at the minimum, I'd be buying these two just to be able to get them in the club, and then you can just go ahead and put in everybody else. Once I've kind of repeated that, any duplicates could then go into back into the league upgrade or go into one of these. So that is just an easy way of doing it. If you've got commons that are duplicate, they go into the normal upgrade that gives you 4 players, 1 rare. When it comes to the premium, then you get the 11 players, 4 rare, 7 common, I think it was. But we just, again, go with the same attitude of keeping your major leagues and getting rid of all of the non-major leagues, because then we can just keep grinding the league upgrade round. If maybe you've just done the Prem, you've got a duplicate Prem again, then you can stick him into the upgrade as well. It isn't set in stone that you've got to do it, but it is just a nicer grind to try and keep going with that league upgrade. You'll find that it will cost you very little to keep it going, as long as you're selling the left hand side and keeping the right. Once you've done that, you'll find that you do get more and more packs, and also then the main kind of objective is to get Sawa done whilst we're getting Team of the Year out. Right now, I'd be just waiting, seeing what they give us, because there's still a lot of SBCs to come. We've got Conte still coming as well, so it is kind of more of a grind and waiting rather than trying to finish her right now, because I wouldn't open any packs at this point, especially when we are so close to getting that grind done. So obviously, she is a nice card. I don't know whether she'd be my number one. I feel like the Playstyle Pluses could have been better, but again, it's not necessarily the worst card in the world. I liked her normal kind of card from previous times. I felt like it was a really good icon. But if we do compare the two, then in terms of the grind, she should be relatively easy to finish. And to be honest, you could probably finish a lot of these SBCs with the grind. We've obviously got the double upgrade. We've had 2 pace, 1 shooting, 2 passing, 2 dribbling. We've had 2 defending, and then also 4 physical. Did she have a skill move? No, she's still a 4-star. She's still kept relentless as well, and pretty much just gained press proven also. Nice dynamic, nice card. Let me know if you're going to complete her, and then hopefully we do get Conte tomorrow. Peace.